Hi, everyone. So, just a quick video to give you an idea I just came up with that I thought might be helpful to some people. So, I was saying earlier that I didn't want to use white lines around the crystals, like I didn't want to cover every single black line with like a white posca pen or whatnot. But now I've been rethinking it a little. But at the same time, you get there and you're like, okay, how much to put on? I don't want to put on too much, and which lines. And so just by using this free Windows, software, the photo software, that you can edit, I decided to just use I have a picture here of my page where I'm at so far with the pink crystals. And I'm debating, I don't know what I'm going to do with the background yet, but I've decided that I think I'm going to add little white lines here and there, but not covering the entire crystal. And I think that could really make it pop. And just to test it ahead of time to see how it will look, I'm using the white marker pen that you can use in this Windows program, this Windows photo program. So here I'm showing you, I have the white markup ready to go. And so if I leave the background black, I'm going to white out like this line here on the top. I don't think I will. I think I'm going to be coloring that in. So, but just to show you how I'm just trying this out first to get an idea of where you want to put your white lines. So here to here, these are two light sides. So I'd probably lighten that out. That might be a bit much there. I don't know. Yeah, I gotta decide what I'm gonna do here. But I put a line there, say mainly at the tops of the crystals, like here to here, and anywhere there's not a dark background to the line. If there's a dark background, 'cause we use black pencil, I'm just gonna leave that there. So I just thought this was a cool idea. If anyone, if you hadn't thought of it, if you're thinking of putting some white lines on your crystals and you weren't sure how it was going to look and you wanted to test it out first before you commit pen to paper, here's an idea. We all take pictures of our artwork. It's very easy to do this. And it's almost exactly the same, this white line to a white Posca pen, really. It does look very similar. So it gives you a really good idea for how much white you might want to put on your drawing. So after doing a few lines, I'm kind of liking how this looks. Of course, I want to use thinner lines, but still, I think just a little bit of lines here and there for me, I like that better than covering the entire crystal with a white line. Because this is dark down here, so I'm going to leave that. But maybe on this side, I'll put a little bit of a white line on the top. Yeah, just wherever on both sides it's light. That's the only places I'm thinking of doing this. So there's an idea that I think I'm liking for putting white lines on. I'm still working on it, so I'm going to decide. But yeah, so I hope you found this helpful. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.